So just a little bit about forest bathing before we begin. It looks like all of you are indoors. I know it's dark in most places, depending on where you're calling in from, but so you're welcome to participate from indoors. You're also welcome to step outdoors if you would like to when I offer a couple of invitations for us. And invitations are opportunities for you to explore where you are through that invitation. And I call us back, roughly they're around 5 minutes long. And I call us back with a flute when I offer those out. And when we come back, you're welcome to share anything that you noticed if you'd like to share. Please unmute. And of course, you're welcome to take the invitation. If something else is calling for you in that time, you're welcome to do that. And if you're feeling quiet and not up for sharing, that's okay too. So to adapt the practice to the indoors, taking a look around your home where you are, if you're indoors, or your environment where you are, and noticing how nature is everywhere. You might have some natural nature elements in your home, stone, shells, wood. If you have a wood furniture, that's a tree, right? Wood floor. Cotton is plant, right? Linen, plant. Um, Fruits and vegetables, it's all earth, right? So we can connect still with the earth while we're indoors, if that's where you're staying tonight. And hello, Natalie. Thank you for joining us. And hi, Misty. And so I'd like to begin just by sharing a little bit here about the winter solstice. This is in celebration of that. It's coming up on Saturday, which will be the shortest day and longest night of the year. This is when the sun's elevation is at its lowest in the sky. And the word solstice literally means sun stands still. So there's this appearance of the sun halting in its journey across the sky. And it's also the welcoming of the light, returning to the light and moving towards spring. So we're coming here into the darkest night. Some people see the winter solstice as a time for renewal or a time to immerse ourselves in healing and creative dark, to let go of old and welcome in the new, for visioning and dreaming. So lots here attached, if you will, to the winter solstice. And you can bring your own meaning to the winter solstice as well and celebrate and honor that. So any questions so far? Everybody all right? I think I see. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for joining. All right. I'm going to start us off then with a poem, and then we're going to do a little bit of seated body movements just to kind of open up the chest a little bit, stretch a little bit. And then I'll do a guided meditation practice around the 4 elements. I really love to bring the 4 elements in at the time of the solstice. That's the earth, water, fire, and air. So we'll bring that in. And then I'll offer a couple invitations, and then I'll do a little tea to see us off on our way. All right, so this poem here, "Blessed Are You Who Bear the Light" by Jan Richardson. Blessed are you who bear the light in unbearable times, who testify to its endurance amid the unendurable, who bear witness to its persistence when everything seems in shadow and grief. Blessed are you in whom the light lives, in whom the brightest blazes, your heart a chapel, an altar where, in the deepest night, can be seen the fire that shines forth in you, in unaccountable faith, in stubborn hope, in love that illumines every broken thing it finds. So blessed are you who bear the light. So we'll take a moment here just to touch in with our bodies, remembering that we have these beautiful bodies here supporting us in life, right? No matter where you are in your journey, you are here. So mindfulness, a little bit of mindfulness here in our chair move. Begin by feeling your feet on the floor, feeling the contact of your body sitting in the chair. You may feel that on your cushion or your back and shoulder. Really allowing yourself to touch in with any contact points here. Feeling that earth element sitting with the earth. And then we'll invite in a little bit of breathing. I'm going to raise my arms over my head, but if you would like to modify that and keep your arms lower, you're welcome to. I also have a wall right next to me, so I'm going to have to adapt this a little bit. But on a nice inhale, raising the arms up towards the night sky where the sun is shining somewhere here on earth. Right, no, the moonlight here if it's nighttime. Exhale brings the hands down towards earth. Inhale brings them up. Reaching, stretching, lengthening, always doing this in a range of motion that feels good to you. Exhale brings the hands down. And one more time, inhale. Nice full deep breath, filling the lungs all the way to the top, lengthening the spine. Exhale, nice and slow. And now I'll do a little seated twist, taking one hand and placing it on the opposite knee, allowing your other hand to be on the back of the chair if that works for you, and just offering a nice gentle twist here to the side, allowing the gaze to go over to the side or slightly behind you over the shoulder. And then gently coming to center, placing the other hand on the opposite knee and offering yourself a twist in that direction. A couple more times here. Inhaling, hand on knee, exhaling into the twist. Inhale to come center and exhale to twist to the opposite side. And inhale to come center. All right, a little bit of side bends here. Again, always that range of motion that feels good to you, listening to the wisdom of your body. So if you can raise an arm up, do that. Otherwise, you're welcome to keep your hand down here on your shoulder if you like. So up, allowing the hand to come over the head and nice gentle side bend here. And you're welcome to take your other hand, by the way, and position it on the seat to offer you some support if you like. And coming to center and switching sides here, nice and slow. No need to rush. Nice, gentle with the body. Nice stretch of the side. And coming to center. And do this again on each side. Reaching, lengthening. Allowing the chest here to come forward. Allowing the heart to come forward. And switching to the opposite side. Allowing the hands to come down to neutral here on your lap if that feels right. Allowing the breath to settle, allowing the body to settle. And we'll move from here right into our 4 elements meditation. Allowing the breath to be at ease. Noticing any tension in the body and inviting that to release. Might want to check in with your eyes or jaw, shoulders, belly. And then checking in with that heart space, allowing that to be at ease. And touching in here with the earth element, all that is solid and stable, dense and sturdy. This is the earth element. We know this in our bodies as our bones, our muscle, our flesh, our teeth. This earth element is also all around us. We know this as rock and wood or tree. Anything solid here in the landscape of your home is earth element. your body and the earth body. Not separate and not different. And switching now into the element of air, all that is light, ephemeral, and moving. We know this best in our bodies through the breath. And perhaps offer yourself a nice deep inhale here, allowing the lungs to fill, and a nice slow exhale. We'll do that one more time. Nice deep inhale, drawing the air in, perhaps feeling the coolness of the air in your nose or mouth. And nice slow exhale, feeling the warmth of that breath, the movement of that breath. And then there's the air element all around us, this air that we share with all of life. The winds and the breeze, the currents of air. The currents of air all around us, and when we breathe, the current of air within us. And knowing here, there's no difference. We're not separate from the air within and the air without, all around. Noticing here the element of fire. We feel this first in our body as temperature, perhaps warmth. Noticing parts of the body that feel warm. This could be around the heart or the throat, maybe your hands. This warmth made by metabolism. The body making energy. And feeling the fire element all around. If we were outdoors and it was daylight, we might feel that through the warmth of the sun. But knowing there is temperature all around you. Perhaps your room feels warm or cool. Noticing this fire element within you and all around you. And shifting here to the element of water, all that is fluid and flowing and coheres. Feeling this in our bodies through saliva, tears, sweat, blood. This water element coursing through. And the water element all around us, we may know as rain and river and stream, of pond and lake and ocean, and again to cloud and rain. This water element within you and all around you. Not separate, not different. Your body's about 70% water, and the earth body is about 70% water. body to sit at ease here, taking a few breaths, maybe a couple nice conscious breaths. The earth, air, fire, and water elements. When you're ready, you're welcome to raise your gaze and open your eyes if you have them closed. I'd like to just check in with everyone here. If there's anything you'd like to share about what you noticed going through the elements, or what's alive in your body right now, or even your surroundings, you're welcome to unmute and share. Or you can rate. I can't see all of you on the screen, so I don't know if you raised your hand, I'd be able to see you, but I hope, yeah. So just, you can also pop it in the chat. That's okay too. However you're feeling right now.
I thought the fire element was interesting when you talked about the temperature in the room. I became more conscious of that and the temperature in my body. I was feeling my feet a little bit cold as they're resting on the floor, and my heart, the heat in my core seems to have warmed up a bit with just that awareness.
That's beautiful, Michelle. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. The warmth of the heart. I will say my feet are on a stone patio floor right now. And you mentioned that, Michelle, that your feet maybe are a little chilly, and now I can feel mine. Yeah. All parts of the body feeling, right? Anyone else?
Hi, this is Stacy.
Oh,
I'm feeling a little cold, and so when you were talking about the heat, I just was rubbing my hands together and like I made heat. So it's kind of cool that like we can make heat.
Yeah, we can totally make heat. I love that. Yeah. Rubbing the hands, making the heat. Can even bring that into the heart if you want. Yeah, beautiful. All right. So we'll move into our first invitation together tonight. And because it is in honor of the solstice here, I'm hoping most of you will have a candle in your home. And if you don't, that's okay. But if you do and you would like to participate, you're welcome to. So the invitation here is to, wander somewhere where you might have a candle if you like, and go ahead and light the flame and watch the candle flicker. Watch the flame. Notice the light. And if you don't have access to a candle or even a fire in your fireplace that might be burning right now, you might look out the window. If the stars are out, you can see the light there, maybe glimmering a bit, or even any light that is in your room already, just noticing that light and maybe the way it falls on the room. And I will call us back here in about 6 minutes. So this is noticing the light. You're welcome to light a candle. I'll light mine here in honor of the coming solstice, the turning of the light. All right. So noticing the light, and I'll call you back in about 6 minutes. Enjoy. And I'll call you back with the flute. I'm not sure if you heard that. Maybe my sound wasn't on. Let me see. So calling everyone back. If you were wandering out. Stacy, I love it. Nice, nice, nice. So if you have a candle, you're welcome to have that with you by your side if you have one. And yeah, noticing the light. And with the light, we notice other things as well. And in this case, the fire element and the warmth and the temperature of a flame. Noticing the way the air element plays with that flame, maybe even your own breath. So I'd like to invite anyone to share anything they notice. And this can be a candle, but this can be a light in your room also. So anything at all about light or quality of light that you'd like to share, you're welcome to unmute or pop that in the chat.
It's me again.
Yeah, Stacy.
I'm looking at a candle, and it reminds me of sitting around a campfire and just staring at the flames because it's so relaxing and mesmerizing.
Yeah.
And I can kind of duplicate that here in the dark with my candle.
Nice. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And your face is actually illuminated pretty well. All things. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Michelle has a little candle. Nice.
Yes, this was a gift when I went on a breast cancer recovery retreat. It's a battery operated candle, but it brings back a sense of gratitude to my heart. Just certain lightness in my heart. Gratitude for the love shared between the women at the retreat, and just, I guess the candle just kind of stirs up all the quiet candlelit times in my heart.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I love that. What a great memory. Great keepsake. And I see Percy in here in the chat saying, as looking at the candle, it reminded me how strong and weak I am at times. Like the candle lights up and the flame goes up and down like I do a lot of the times. That's great. It sounds animated, Percy. Yeah, the up and down of the light and the flicker, and noticing how, we too do that. Yeah. And how tall the flame can get sometimes. I've seen some pretty impressive flames on a candle before. Yeah, anyone else like to share? You're welcome to unmute, or you can pop it in the chat. Noticing the light as we're welcoming the light back for the solstice, that darkest night approaching here on Saturday. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing. And in connecting with the elements, we are still in the earth element for the calendar year. Once the winter solstice happens, it is the first day of winter, and we move into the water element. So I'd like for us to embrace the earth element here at the very tail end of autumn, of fall, and to wander about your home or where you are right now and use your sense of touch. Just to allow your fingers to flow across the surfaces. This could be wood or stone. Allow your fingers to gently, lightly run across the surfaces, noting the textures, noticing in the temperatures, if it's soft or hard, the quality of whatever you are touching. Oh, here's Sharabanu says street lights or car lights, building lights, airplane lights, lights. Yes, lots of lights. Yes, thank you for sharing. Yeah. That's beautiful. So, kind of reaching out here for the earth element, end of fall. This is a time to celebrate before we shift into winter, and making contact through the sense of touch. Sense of touch and noticing the gentle touch, whatever it is you pick up there. And I'll call us back in about 6 minutes. Enjoy. Gently coming back from where you were. You were exploring your sense of touch. This gentle, slow pace of touch. Yeah. And you're welcome to share anything you noticed. The texture, the temperature, if it was soft or hard, anything at all, you're welcome to share. And this is kind of coming into that sort of meditative quality of touch, if you will. And so I'll share that my desk is just a little piece of plywood, and running my fingers down the grain, it's very smooth, and I can feel the grain of the wood. But in other parts of the tabletop, it feels much rougher and not as smooth. It's very interesting. So kind of silky smooth, and then the same surface has kind of a rough texture too. So noticing that. Anyone else have anything to share?
I have I think it's called a Labradorite prism.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's smooth, and when I first picked it up, it was cold. And then when it like warmed up as I was holding it, and I thought it was like uber smooth, but then as I was rubbing it with my fingers, there's some rough patches to it.
Nice. Beautiful, Stacy. Thank you. Yeah, it's such a beautiful stone, or gem, or however they call it. Yeah, it has such beautiful colors, like the blues and the greens.
Yep. And the light makes it change.
Nice.
Got it in the light.
Beautiful. Thank you, Stacy. Yeah, anyone else want to share what you're noticing in that gentle touch, connecting with the earth element, all that is solid and stable, dense, sturdy? And if you connected with something else, you're welcome to share that too. It doesn't necessarily have to be the invitation. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you. We'll move into our next element invitation here, and this one will be air, the element of air. And the easiest way for us to experience the element of air, of course, is through the breath and through breathing, right? So the invitation here is you can either stay where you are, or you can move about your home or outdoors if you're outdoors, and gently, slowly take in the air through your nose if you're able to, picking up any scents or fragrances or aromas that are in the air. And you might even want to turn your head a little bit as you do this, as you connect here with the earth element and through the scent of the air as we slowly breathe. So to wander about your home, if you like, just gently walking a little bit, noticing the air through the scent that you're bringing in. And this might be very subtle. So I'll call us back again in about 5 or 6 minutes. Enjoy. way back, this scent of breathing slowly in the air, any scents that are in the air. Allowing the breath to be easy and light. Taking in the fragrances. Taking in life. So welcome back. If there's anything you'd like to share in terms of anything you picked up, in terms of sense or aroma or fragrance, you're welcome to unmute or to put that in the chat.
Hi. So it was really interesting. I had a cedar candle lit before we even started, and when we were doing the breathing exercise, I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to breathe in that deep. Because it was like really dense. The room was closed in.
Yeah.
And then I just opened the window, like literally like this much. And it's amazing how much the air just like purified the entire room.
Wow.
And so I can almost barely smell the cedar, whereas it was like so strong to start off with.
Yeah.
And so just interesting how, air is something really important, but to like watch that flow and was really cool. So that was kind of what I noticed.
Yeah, that's beautiful, Jody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that concentration of cedar and then the fresh air that comes through and replenishing the room, giving a little more, airiness to the cedar scent, if you will. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, really nice. Really, attentive noticing. Yeah. Yeah, anyone else? Fragrances where you are, the quality of air, the breath, touching in with the air element. Right. Yeah, I have my candle here, but it has started to melt like crazy, like all over everywhere, so I ended up blowing it out. So I was smelling the candle burning and then the smoke, and as it kind of settles back down there with the candle. Yeah. So earth element, fire element, air element. And now we're going to touch into water element. Usually a forest bathing walk will end with some tea, so I don't know if you all have any tea or not with you, but I'm happy to do a little closing, something we're leaving within our hearts round, if you will, through the tea ceremony. And what I'll do is, first, what I like to do, and this is going to be our element of water tonight, is the tea. Oops, hang on. Hang on, my screens. Okay, so before I pour this, I'm going to read a few lines from Wendell Berry. To go in the dark with a light is to know the light. To know the dark, go dark. Go without sight. And find that the dark too blooms and sings, and is traveled by dark feet and dark wings. So I'm going to put a little bit of tea in this cup here on behalf of everyone that's here. And I'd like to just offer a few words of gratitude for our time together. So if you'd like to lower your gaze or close your eyes, you're welcome to. And much gratitude to the earth and all that she nurtures and nourishes. Much gratitude to our time together tonight and celebrating the winter solstice and bringing in the light and the love. And much gratitude for this little bit of tea in a cup for the plant, the water, the sun, the soil, and the wood of the cup. And you're welcome to offer anything you like to the cup here in silence. Just send an infused message from the heart, maybe. And may our time together tonight be not only for our benefit, but for the benefit of all beings everywhere. May you and all beings be safe, happy, healthy, and free.